Hello, hello. Um, I wanted to review Christine McVie's In the Meantime because I think a lot of people don't know about this album or blew it off. It only sold like 20,000 copies because she never really promoted it. She only did a couple interviews for it, but if you like Fleetwood Mac, you would like this album. It's definitely it's her third solo album. It's definitely an album that stuck in 19 like 85 86. It's as good as her 1984 album, which had two hits on it. Unfortunately, she didn't release it until 2004. And so, they don't really play older artists on the radio. So a lot of people don't know about it. And like I said, she never really promoted it. But I just wanted to talk about how much I like this album. The very first single off of it, "Friend," if that song was released in the 80s, it would have definitely been a hit, or the early 90s, it would have been a hit. Um, it's got hit written all over it. If Lindsey Buckingham would have gotten his hands on it, it would definitely have been a major Fleetwood Mac hit. It's just a great song, and her voice, it doesn't sound any worse than it did, in the 1984. I mean, she sounds great. Um, but that was the very first track on the album, and it was definitely the one meant to be a hit. I think it reached 29 on Adult Contemporary, which is still good. But like I said, she didn't promote um, the album at all, and she really didn't promote the single at all. If you bought the iTunes version of the album, you actually got the acoustic version of "Friend," which I did, and I posted on my channel. But I really like that song a lot. It's one of her best tunes that she's written in a long time. And there's other songs on it. There's my very favorite song is a song called "Northern Star." Now she didn't write it, but it's just a great ballad. And it sounds like she wrote it. Um, Her voice sounds great on it too. I think it was written. I think it was written by her nephew. Most of this album, she co-wrote the songs with her nephew. His last name's Perfect. um, and Friend she co-wrote with him and Robbie Patton and somebody else. But Northern Star is definitely my favorite track from the album. I always, if an album gives me one really good song that I can play over and over and over again, that's not a hit, then I'm really happy, and that's this song. I mean, it never got played on the radio or was released, but um, it's definitely my favorite song. There's another song on there called "You Are." It's like the second track. It was solely written by her. Um, Great song, kind of light. There would be some people that to say that it's like elevator music, but when you start listening to the album, it fits right in there. I really like it a lot. Then there's another ballad on there called "Calamy" that I really really like. It's her voice sounds great on it. It's sort of dreamy. Um, there's one called "So Sincere" that I like. There's a lot of songs that I like on the album. There's nothing that I don't like, but definitely the ones I mentioned, "Friend," "You Are," and "Calamy," and especially "Northern Star" are the best tracks. What I like about this though is it's 2004, and her voice still sounded good. Stevie's voice aged a lot, but Christine's didn't. And I was really happy with this album. I still play it today, and I wish that she would come out with another album because the album she released in 1984 and this album, I still get enjoyment out of. And you know, they're not groundbreaking, but a lot of people say that they're safe albums. But there's nothing wrong with being safe, if you like, especially if you like the music. So I just wanted to give a shout out to "In the Meantime." I bring it to people's attention because it deserves attention, and I don't understand why she didn't really promote it. I know she has regrets about it, and she says that she went about it the wrong way. I mean, she definitely had stuff on there that could be promoted, singles that could have been promoted, and "Friend" got promoted even without a lot of her. it still managed to chart on adult contemporary. I think at number 29, even with a lot of promotion. Um, Without a lot of promotion, but if you can, you know, get this album because it's safe. It belongs in your music library, um, and she did a good job with it. So I just wanted to bring it, give it a shout out. All right, thanks.